Working on this Kenmore dryer. Problem is it ain't cutting on. You can hear it click when you push the start button. First thing we're gonna check is see if we got power back here. You got to be careful now. Just pay attention what you're doing. And what you're doing is these terminals, these two should read 120 and 120 from these two, but across from here to here should read 240. So we're gonna see with the multimeter, go to volts, and you want to make sure you go to, let's see, AC. You want AC. From here to here should be 120. That's 120. From here to here should be 120. Now, from here to here it should be 240. And that's what we got. So we got power coming in. So the next thing we're gonna have to do is this dryer here made kind of different. We gotta take this panel here off and just get your spatula and hold on by 2 clips. We're gonna remove this panel in here with this duct. I done got the lint fit out, because when you take this out, it's gonna be hung up in there, so you need to take that on out. But you'll see if you take it out and forget. Anyway, this one carries 3 screws. Excuse the light. I'm always working late, so ain't got much light. Let's see, you got 3 screws that's holding, and this should fall down just like that. We got some light now, and while we checking is this fuse right here. I done checked it out, and that is bad. So what you want to do is go ahead and unplug it. You don't want to get shot. I done did a couple times, bro. Thank the Lord it ain't get me like really get me. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be testing for continuity. So we're gonna turn it to where it make a sound. Do is touch these 2 leaves right here. This one and that one. And as you can see, it don't make no noise. Don't make that beeping noise, so it's a fuse. But what you can do for temporary, just to test it now, it's gonna need a fuse. But what you want to do is put these 2 together, just to make sure that it should come on. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna bypass this fuse by putting these 2 wires together, just to see if it'll come on. That way you know if you got any other issues. It could be somewhere else, but right now it's that fuse right there. You want to put them together like that, and I'm gonna tape that so it won't hit nothing else and spark or mess another fuse up. So I'm gonna tape that up. I'm gonna tape it up. Now we're gonna turn it back on. Plug it back up. And on here, that's what it is. Show you. take these out. These are 1/4" 2 screws. We'll take it out. I'll show you. You can see the heat belt and everything works. And that noise, it's the customer asked me about this noise and what it is. These things, they can come off. I'm gonna take it out for, but these things, it catches coins in there, and you got 3 of them. And you could take them out and clean them out. They got like 3/4" screws, and you take them out, clean it out, put it back on there, and making that noise like that. But the problem was it wasn't cutting off. Just a fuse. Let's make sure you unplug it. What we're gonna do is that way we ain't got to take everything off. I'm gonna take it off anyway because I got clean inside. But if you just didn't have to do that, you just get your ratchet, break it loose, and like I said, it's a 1/4". Sometimes you got to improvise. I had to use my ratchet. It couldn't fit. It was hit the top, so I just took some grip pliers, turned it, and like I said, just unloosen it. Yeah, that's it right there. I thought I had a fuse, but I'm gonna have to order one. Not sure. It may be the part numbers. I got it. Oh, it's upside down. Mexico. That may be the part number. If it'll focus. Anyway, yeah, that was the reason why it wasn't coming on. But I guess I can go ahead and take that off and clean that drum. Clean inside that drum, making that noise. But yeah, that was the problem. And while I'm at it, I might as show you how to get inside of it. Yeah, take these two clips here off. This one and that one. Just like that. Then you got 2 Phillips screwdrivers. You have to take that up. This right here, it just flips up. And these brackets right here hold it still. And you got these 3/4" screws here. This will come right on, look. Just like that. Now you got to make sure you take a picture of your wires, how they go back. I already know how they go at. So 1/4" here, you got 4 of them. Underneath here and underneath here. And go ahead and remove the springs. And that's your door handle. That will bring this door, spring the door back up. Let's remove that. Let's see. It's the moisture sensor. Wire. And disconnect the wiring. And you want to disconnect, well, take loose your belt. Like I said, these are 1/4 inches screws right here. That'll take these off. You hear it? You hear it rattling? That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know how that get like that. See all that? And putting it back on, you just have to line them back up with the hose. Put your screws in to put them back on. There you have it, but we're gonna do the rest of them. And here making that noise. Let's see what that is. We're gonna put it back together just to see if that we got that noise out. But like I say, this is the problem with it right here. Needed a fuse. But you really don't have to take it all the way apart just to get to that. But I just took it apart because I wanted to actually figure out what that noise was. But I'll put it back together and we're gonna run another test. Yeah, pretty much just reverse about how you put it back. Took it apart, put it back. Putting this door back on, you have to make sure your bottom wheels fit. They are fitting, and just turn it, you'll know. You don't see no gap in there. Put the screws back in there. I'm gonna leave this duct off because I'm gonna have to soon put a fuse back in here. But right now I just wanna run it to make sure that noise gone from it though. But I just want to make a quick video of how you just take it apart, pretty much get inside of it. Now, let's put your top back on. Just line your hose up, put the screws in, tighten it down. These are only gonna go on the right and the left. Can't put them on wrong. You know, he's got these little grooves that sit in to these grooves. This one right here goes in here. And it pretty much just snaps. Same thing for this one. And we'll run us a test, plug it up. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put our spring back in. Cause I'll forget. Normally, let's see if I can get up there and show you. It goes on this clip. But it also goes up on that clip there. The same thing for the other side. And like I say, that's really for the spring on the door. Spring back in there. You should turn the right way. Now let's see if this squealing going out of it. Let's see what we got. Yeah, going a little too fast. Ain't getting no power, ain't coming on, know why. Forgot to hook the switches to my to the door switch. That's another thing. You wanna make sure you don't be rushing. Yeah, man, I ain't getting no power like that right there. I ain't lying. No power at all. And I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, these terminals, I don't really think you can get them mixed up. See how this one, it won't fit on that. But it's good to have the color code anyway, just in case you get confused and somehow or another just be to the point that you ain't had this right here. I'm gonna have to put my phone down. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, this clip seem to, let me put it down. I want to make sure it seems that good. Yeah, that's your door. That's your door lock. Okay, now we can put it back together. All right. That's all it was. Coins built in there on drum. Somehow or another it slides in there. Yeah. Tell you another thing I noticed too. The light ain't coming on. Man, I'm gonna have to do a whole service on this. Let me see what's going on with the light. And that did just a Phillips screwdriver. Let's see if I got a bulb. I should have a bulb. Yeah, let me unplug it. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but see the spring? It broke loose. twisters up in there. Oh, let me put my phone on. Let's plug it up and see if we got any. See if we got any power at the board. Voila, we got it. It was just a blown bulb. Put it back in like that, put the screw in, she good. That's it. Yeah. So, I don't think it was just a not coming on. Find out what the problem is. And the customer wanted me also find out what that noise was. I got that, so we'll wait on for the fuse. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video of not coming on and some things you can look for looking like weird noises, you know, with this type of dryer. Most dryers, well, I got everything covered up on this one, but if you can tell, it got a vent coming from the top. This looked the same way, but the vent coming from the door got a different housing on it. But yeah,